Kirschner. Then they teach you how to cook. And Walt just loved it. He loved to cook. He spent a lot of time in here. In fact, the day that he passed away, we had some reporters in. They did a Fire Ops 101 at our training academy, and then they split everybody up and sent them out to the firehouses, and 3 of them came here, and Walt had cooked for them. So, and then later on that night was when he passed away. So
it was almost the end of the shift, wasn't it?
We were about an hour and a half away from going home when it came in. Came in a little bit after 5, and we usually get relieved here about 6:30 in the morning. So, hour and a half away. So, close. You know, we always used to talk about, near misses when buildings would collapse around us and we'd fall through floors or fall. We had one firefighter fall from the 2nd floor all the way into the basement through a hole in the floor. He did a complete flip and landed face down on a dresser. Got back up, ran back up the stairs and said, "Give me my hose back," And stuff like that, you just think there's absolutely no way you should come out of that without being injured badly or whatever. And we always talk about that and the collapses around us and how we get out of it, and just the little miracles that we call it. And we'd say, everything just lined up perfectly for us to get out. If one thing wasn't there, one factor was different, somebody would have gotten hurt severely. And we'd always joke about that. Yeah, all the stars lined up. Well, this time they all lined up in the negative. If one factor would have been different, of all the things that happened that day, Walter would still be here, but they just all seemed to line up for the negative. So, was it meant to be? I wouldn't say it was meant to be, but just the way things lined up. All the times to get us out safely, this time it lined up the opposite. So, but this is where Walter, he spent probably 14 hours a day in this room. He loved it here. He was good at it. He made it fun. He laughed all the time. He took so much joy in relationships. He loved talking to people. Every picture you see with Walter, he's going to have a big smile on his face. And he was always laughing, always supportive. He's one of the best men I've ever known. He really was.
Makes it fun to come to work when you...
Yeah, he was our heart. He was our, that one person that everybody loves, everybody counts on, everybody goes to for advice. That was Walter, and he did make it fun. When you walk into a room and there's some 5'9", 280-pound, bald-headed, no-neck guy, just, you see him on the street, you'd run the other direction. You come in here and he's just got a big smile on his face, laughing, telling jokes. He was a joy to be around. He really was. That's why he's missed so much.